obvious mistake is don't overbid on the property. So as you get into this stuff, set your max bid and don't go over the max bid. Okay. So really easy way, to figure out what your max bid should be. First off is how much money do you have set aside for investing, right? So from there, obviously that's going to be your max bid, but don't get caught up in the heat of the moment at the auction. Set the max bid and don't go over it. There will be another one that will come up. Maybe, at this auction, maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow. I've seen so many people overbid on things. And to be fair, there's been times where I've been caught up in the moment as well and overbid on some property. So what you need to do is set that max bid and determine what it's worth. And from there, one of the best ways to do it, obviously good old Zillow, right? Like if it's a single family property, if it's on Zillow for, 200,000 and the opening bid is 10 grand, then figure out what your max bid could be, right? So the nice thing with these deals and these sales through tax deed investing is as long as you stick with this stuff, it's not a matter of if you're going to get deals, just a matter of when. Some of you guys might come in, get deals at your first auction. Some you might have to go to a couple. But the beauty of tax deeds is it doesn't take too many. People have used this this industry, this business. Like I use it. I was working on the oil rigs, hating my job, all that sort of stuff. And this is the business that allowed me to really go and escape it. So if you stick with it, you can absolutely do it. So always make sure you're checking the zoning and make sure you're not buying anything that is landlocked. Okay. So a lot of the times there could be valuable property, but maybe it's landlocked or maybe there's an easement on that property that could be tough to work with. So you always want to look at the zoning, make sure that it's not landlocked, make sure that you're able to have an exit strategy for that property. And remember, especially with these over the counter deeds, there's thousands of these properties that are just sitting in inventory literally right now as we speak. Like there's no excuse to why you can't be going and doing this, because I know if you're watching this, odds are you haven't done a deal, right? And you want to get into real estate. It's just all about getting off the fence and taking some action. Like literally I have people commenting on under these videos are like, hey man, I watched your video and I bought 5 properties the next day. So this stuff is very, very powerful. And for myself, when I heard about it, just a few days after I went down, I bought my first property. It was 40 acres of land in Washington. I paid $4,200 for the property, sold it for $20,000, never went back to work another day on the oil rigs.